I think it's on.
Yeah, cool. And I'll shut up and I'll shut up and yeah, good luck, mate. It'll be amazing.
Is it on?
It's not come up on my notification, but yes, you're on. Yeah, you're on. You're on.
Okay, see you in a bit. Hey guys! Give us some comments, let us know who you are. Yes, Sam! Awesome work. I'm excited for this one. I'm super nervous as well, so be kind to me, everybody. Let us know however many you are, let us know the ages of the people that you've got with you so that I can hopefully tailor it. Whether you've played rugby before, whether this is your first time, just give us some comments so that I can try and tailor it towards your needs. Hi Caroline. We'll just give it a few minutes, see who's going to come, and then I'll let you know what you need. Hello Ivy. 2.5. Have you played rugby before? Anyone here played rugby before? Or is this your first time? Let us know. Didi Rugby Worcester, awesome. Hopefully we've got a few people from different Didi Rugbies. So this is the book we're going to be reading later on. Listening with My Heart, which is super cute. Hello Emma. Hello Livy. Hi Poppy. Okay, so while people still come on, what I need you to go and get, because we're going to do a few skills before we read the book, is either a rugby ball, so any kind of rugby ball you've got in your house. If you don't have a rugby ball, what you can get is a pair of socks that you can just fold into each other to make it like this. And if you have a ball or a tennis ball or anything like that, if you go and grab one of those as well, and that'll help us with our skills. So you've got a minute to go and grab that. Hello Elle. I'll try and make it a bit harder for you if you've already played rugby. 7 years old, awesome. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute. So those that are just joining us, if you go and grab a rugby ball, if you grab a pair of socks and a ball as well, that'll be awesome. And then we're going to do a few little skills before we break out and have a little story to finish. So if you're just joining us, feel free to just pop comments in. Poppy's getting some love. She is a fantastic player and a fantastic person. Look at her supporting us. Hello to those of you that have just joined us. So if you can grab either a rugby ball, a pair of socks, and a tennis ball or any kind of ball, that would be awesome. And we're going to have a little bit of skills shortly. And then after the skills, we're going to be reading Listening with My Heart, which is super cute. Thanks for sharing, Denise. Okay, shall we crack on? Let's go for it. Right, first of all, what we're going to do is a little bit of skill. So hopefully you've all got some kind of ball. That's a terrible light, sorry everybody. I've not done these before. Bear with me. So hopefully you've got a rugby ball. You've got a pair of socks or a little tennis ball as well. So that'll be awesome. What we're going to do first of all is, I haven't even introduced myself. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Mo Hunt. I play rugby for Gloucester Hartbury and also for the Red Roses. One of my Red Rose teammates is actually on the live, Poppy, so hello to you. Yeah, and what I'm going to do today for Didi Rugby is we're going to do a skills block and then a little story time, so we're going to read a book in the end. So hopefully a little bit of fun. Feel free to keep commenting throughout. Hopefully I'll be able to multitask, and if you've got any questions or anything like that, fire them away as well. So first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to warm up our brains and bodies. Hey to those that are just joining. What we're going to do first of all is warm up our brains and bodies, so bear with me while I keep moving this camera around. I'm a bit new to this. So with your rugby ball or your pair of socks, all you're going to do is pass it around your waist. So see how many times you can pass it around your waist. If you find it really easy one way, try and go the other way around. So we're just going to pass it around our waist. If that's too easy as well, we can go up around our head. So just keep moving it around. Try not to move our head too much. Around our waist. If that's really easy as well, we can go in between our legs. So we can come down in between our legs, lifting our legs up. Nice and slowly like that. Wicked. So just keep moving it around. See if we can chuck it between our hands. In between, so behind our back. I think it was L. I reckon you can do this. So in between, try and chuck it so we have a little catch as well. Everyone else, we can just pass it from hand to hand. Okay, so while we're going through all of this as well, what I need you to do, mums, dads, or anyone else that's joining in with us, is chuck a pillow on the floor or a cushion on the floor. Look at this cushion. This is my favourite cushion. All right. One either side of the room. So we're going to have one side of the room and one the other side of the room. Anytime I scream try time or I scream score a try, you've got to get whatever you're holding, run to the end, score your try and come back. Alright, so we're going to score a try on either side. Whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to keep giving you different skills that you're going to be doing throughout. Alright, so let's grab the tennis ball this time. See if we can bat it up with our hand. If that's too hard, we can use the socks. We can bat the socks up. If that's too hard, is all I want you to do with your rugby ball or socks is just try and pass from hand to hand. Okay? So we're either batting it up in the air as many times as we can. How many can we get? Well, that was rubbish. That was only 4. So we're just going to bat it up as many times as we can. Or we're just going to be passing from hand to hand. See if we can have a little gap before we catch it. So see whatever level works for you, you just try on that. Try time! Off you go score a try. Awesome work. So anytime I shout try time, remember how we score a try. So we've got to make sure that we touch the ball on the floor with both hands. Alright, so that's how we're scoring a try. So a nice little squat, touching the ball on the cushion that's hopefully either side of your room that you're working in. Okay, so just batting it up. How many can you get? One hand. If that's too easy, we can go to the other. We can alternate, which is actually really quite difficult. Or we can just pass in between our hands with our socks or with the rugby ball. See if we can leave a little bit of gap. How many can you do? Awesome work. Okay, if we want to make that harder as well, what we can do is we can just stand on one leg. So we can lift that other knee up. See if we can stand on one leg while we're passing the ball in between ourselves. Try time! Off you go. Score a try. Back into the middle. Wicked. Good stuff. Hopefully we've all managed to score a try, so we're putting it nice and flat onto the floor. Brilliant stuff. Okay, what we're going to try now while we're doing some skills is, sorry I have to keep moving my camera, we're just going to do some fast feet. So as many little steps as we can, as fast as we can on the spot. See if you can be faster than me. Really quick, fast feet. See how quickly we can go. Awesome work. This is what we call twinkle toes sometimes, which is brilliant. Okay, also what we're going to do now is, dependent on how old you are and how skillful you're feeling, these are your options, okay? So either you can put your socks in the middle of the floor, so we just place those in the middle, or we can use one of our cushions, but my cushion's quite big, so I think that'll be a bit too hard for me. And what we're going to do is we're going to do little lateral jumps over. So with the socks in the middle, with our twinkle toes, is all we're going to do is little lateral jumps over the socks. If we're feeling particularly bouncy and we think that we're fantastic at that, what we can do is we can jump over the cushion as well, but obviously depending on how big your cushion is, that'll be a bit harder. So we're going to go for 30 seconds. So I reckon also mums, dads, you can join in as well. We can challenge the kids. I know Katie, I'm sure Emma would love you to join in. Sam, I'm sure they'd love you to join in too. So I'm going to time you for 30 seconds. So the first one, we'll go 30 seconds. Let's see how many we can get. Ready, steady, go. That's it. Making sure we're jumping as many as we can. Use those twinkle toes really quickly. We'll have a little competition on here as well, so I'll get everyone to post your times. How many did you get? So each time your feet hit the floor, count 1. Keep going, you've got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Use those twinkle toes. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Awesome work. So while you have a little break, we're going to get mums, dads, siblings, somebody else to have a go. So there's a little bit of competition as well, because I love a competition. Whoever isn't doing it, they can pop in the how many times you got your twinkle toes over the lateral hop. If we're struggling with laterals as well, we can go front and back. That's absolutely fine. So somebody else in your household, or you can have another go. See if you can beat your score. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. See how many you can get, forward and backwards or laterals. Brilliant stuff, keep it up. How many times can you go? Nice and quickly, twinkle toes. You've got 10 seconds left. Keep going. 5, 2, 1, and rest there. Awesome work. Okay, so while you have a little breather, you can go and get yourself a little drink if you want. Have a little rest. See if someone can pop in the comments how many you got on your lateral jumps. Come on, Gilly, how many did they get? Let's start this competition. I've got a little competition for you all later as well, so we all love a competition. While we're waiting for that, try time! Go and score! Go and score the try. And back to the middle. My floor's really slidey, which is actually quite fun. Awesome work. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back with the rugby ball or socks. We're going to see if we can walk as we're putting it through our legs. So we're going to see if we can take a little step, a little lunge forward, and put the ball between our legs. So if I show you on the side, little step, ball between our legs, come back up. Little step, ball between the legs, come back up. See if you can do those for me. So we're looking at our coordination, looking at whether we can step forward and move the ball. If that's too hard, let's see if we can have a little dip and put the ball around our waist. So little dip, ball around the waist. Emma's got 100 on her lateral jumps. Yes, Emma, you're winning so far. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant stuff. Okay, let's see if we can all stand on one leg. Let's see how our balance is while we start to calm down a bit, while I catch my breath back as well. So, is all we're going to do is making sure we've got our hands on our hips, so hopefully we'll be able to catch the wobbles. And we're just going to lift up one leg, see if we can stand on one leg. If you find that really easy, try closing your eyes. If you find that really easy, you can try moving your arms. I'm rubbish. You can try moving your arms with your eyes closed as well. So little swivels, see if you can keep maintaining that balance. Have a little go at that, so see if we can balance. For those that are finding it really, really easy, while you're balancing, you can try and chuck the ball from one hand to the other. See if you can do that. Also, while we're doing that, if that's even too easy for you, Charlie got 14 and Daddy did 10. Brilliant. Yes, Charlie. While we're doing that, if that's even easy, you can try and do it with your eyes closed. This is really tough. This is probably the hardest one we're going to do. So have a little go. I'll give you a few minutes to practice that. Charlie's in the lead so far, because Emma, I'm not sure you did get 100, did you? Mum, can we verify whether 100 was real or not? Love the enthusiasm, guys. Awesome stuff. Okay, how are you getting on? Trying the one-legged, throwing the ball to yourself. Try time! Go score your try! To the end, put it down on the cushion. Back in you come. Try time! My room's really short for that, so I wonder if anyone can beat me when I shout try time. So wherever your cushion is, make sure, mums, dads, whoever's with you, make sure the cushions are far away so no one actually does beat me. And kids, see if you can beat me, alright? Next time I shout try time, see if you can get back to the screen and high five it before I get back, okay? Try time! I don't think anyone would have beaten me in that, but if you did, let me know. Okay, so one more that we're going to do is we're just going to do a bit of a reaction time, okay? So what we're going to do is reaction time. So I'm just going to shout, hands on your head. So we're going to see how quickly we can do it. Mums, dads, anyone that's around, you can play this too. So we've got a little bit of a competition element. I love a bit of competition if you know me, so crack on with that. So everyone ready? Hands on knees, ankles, head, jump, knees, try time! Off you go, score your tries. And back into the middle, awesome work. Okay, can we hop? Let's see how many of you can hop. So on one leg, just bouncing up and down. On the other, see if we can do it both legs. If we struggle to hop, can we do little jumps? So both feet up and down. Try and use our arms, so we're bending our knees, using our arms. Try time! Off you go. Notice how I'm not racing you anymore because I'm actually out of breath, so that's why. Awesome work, Elle on 28, brilliant stuff. Okay, so we're going to have one more go, this time with our twinkle toes. What we're going to do is we're going to put it down in the front, we're going to go forward and back, alright? So you've got to get both feet past it and then both feet back as many times as you can. And we're going to go for 30 seconds again. All right, so let's see how many we can go. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! 30 seconds. 2 feet forward, 1 foot back. 2 feet back, sorry. 2 forward, 2 back the whole time. 2 forward, 2 back. See how many you can get. Wicked stuff. That's halfway. Keep going. See if we can beat how many laterals we did. Keep going. 5 seconds. As many as you can. 3, 2, 1. And rest there. Awesome work. Well done, everybody. Try time. Good stuff. Okay. What we're going to do now is, just to finish up before our story time, what we're going to do is we're going to see how many passes we can do in 30 seconds. Okay, so this can either be to yourself, so you can just throw the ball up to yourself as many times as you can, or for those that are more advanced, if we can pass to somebody that's in the room with us, or if we've got a wall, we can use a little tennis ball or anything like that up against the wall. How many can you do in 30 seconds? All right. There's actually going to be a prize for this one. So we need evidence of what you've done. You can either drop it on the comments here, or you can tag at @didi @didi_rugby_UK. And then you can tag them in Instagram, or you can post it on this page on Facebook. And the winner is going to get a little Didi Rugby goodie bag. All right. So definitely worth getting involved in. So what we're going to do for 30 seconds is we're going to see how many passes you can make, either to yourself, or for the older ones, if you've got somebody with you in the house, how many you can make with them, Or again, we can use the wall. We can throw it up against the wall and catch it as many times as possible. All right, so this is going to be our little competition before we go into story time with the book. Okay, ready? Everyone got the ball ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, off you go! Many passes as you can do. Proper passes. Keep going, that's 10 seconds gone. 15 seconds, keep going. 10. Awesome work. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Awesome work. We might have to do twinkle toes again because Josh lost count by the sounds of this. Awesome work. So if you drop in the comments or save your videos, you can have more goes later. What cut off should we say, Maka? Should we say like cut off of, I don't know, what time is it now? 8 o'clock tonight? Cut off by 8 o'clock tonight to get your video in. Oh no, bedtimes. We'll say 7 o'clock tonight. Cut off at 7 o'clock tonight to get your video in to win that Didi Rugby goodie bag. Alright? Josh Randall, I'm not sure you can enter this one, unfortunately. By the way, he's my brother-in-law for anyone else that wonders who that is. Wicked. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, give us a comment if you want a bit more. 8 o'clock tonight is good. So we've got the final cut-off is 8 o'clock tonight. Thanks, Maka. Okay, give us a comment if you want more skills. Comment yes, and we'll go for a few more. I'll try and think on the spot, see what we can do. Or if you want the story time now, let us know. We'll go with the first few answers. Or if no one answers, because I'm a bit out of breath, we'll just go straight into the story time. That's fine. You can get yourself a drink now as well while you wait. More skills. Just for you, Charlie. Alright, we'll go more skills. But first of all, it's try time. Off you go. Great stuff. Okay. I say yes, one more please. Alright, good stuff. So, what we're going to do this time is, hopefully in your room, you've got a cushion at one end and a cushion at the other end. So if you haven't done that, go and put yourself a cushion at one end and a cushion at the other end, mums and dads as well. What we're going to do for this one is see how many tries we can score. We're going to go 20 seconds because it'll be a long time to run. And remember, you can use your socks for this, you can use your rugby ball, but to score your try, you've got to put it down nice and hard on the pillows, on the cushions, alright? So we've got to make sure that we push the ball down because otherwise it doesn't count as a try. So I'm going to give you 20 seconds on the clock, and what you're going to do is go to one end and the other, alternate how many tries you can score, alright? So make sure we're counting this time. On your marks, get set, go! 20 seconds, how many can you score? So we'll go one end, score the try to the other, and then back again. Keep going, you've got 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, and stop there. Awesome work, awesome work. Catch your breath. Awesome stuff, guys. Brilliant work. So what we're going to do is we're going to all just take 3 really deep breaths. Brilliant stuff. I'm not sure if that interrupted, sorry, I just had a phone call. So we've just taken 3 deep breaths. We're going to do 1 more of those. If we've got siblings, let's make sure that we make it a bit difficult for them. So we're using our footwork as well. We're using our ovation skills. See if we can get round. Mums, dads, we can stand in the middle if we want. We can make it a bit harder for them to get to score the try. So we're using our footwork, and we're going to have 30 seconds. All right, so 30 seconds, see how many tries we can score. Are you ready? This is the last time that we're running today. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. 30 seconds. Make it half room, make them run around you. Use your ovation. Make sure we're scoring those tries each time we get to the floor. Push the ball down, push the socks down, whatever we're using. 5. Sorry, that's 15, halfway. We're going 30 seconds this time. 10 more seconds, as fast as you can. 5, 2, and rest there. Awesome work. Okay, everyone, if you go and grab yourself a quick drink, go and grab yourself a teddy if you've got one. I've brought mine down so that we've got something to catch up to when we're reading our story. And then we'll have a little story time. I'll just set myself up. Favourite cushion. Rate my cushion, everyone. Okay, awesome stuff. Hopefully we're all sat down and we're starting to calm down now as well. I know my breath's a little bit out, so I don't know how you lot are feeling, but hopefully all good. Hopefully feeling great. Okay, so today we are going to be reading a book. I can't find the camera, sorry everybody, I'm not very good with this. Called Listening with My Heart, which is actually super cute. So, hope mums, dads, sister, brother-in-law, everyone else that's watching, pops if you're still there, you enjoy this one because it's actually quite cute. Apologies for the lighting as well, everyone. Really wasn't very well planned for this. Okay. Esperanza's tummy fluttered as she practiced her lines on the porch. Today was the class play. Waiting for Mama to walk her to school, she paced back and forth when she spotted a heart-shaped rock. Can anyone spot the heart-shaped rock? Can anyone see it? Hopefully you've all seen it now. Esperanza picked it up and showed it to Mama as soon as she stepped outside. I see you found a little treasure, said Mama. Esperanza rubbed its rough surface and felt a twinkle of joy. Maybe it's a sign. For what? Asked Mama. She thought about the class play later that afternoon, wondering what it would finally be like in the spotlight. To put my heart into everything I do, she answered. At that moment, they heard scratching and a soft cry. Esperanza peeked under the stairs and spotted a kitty, shaking and shivering. Can anyone see the kitty? No Mama in sight. She scooped the kitten onto her lap and cuddled her. She's all alone. I think she's hungry. Esperanza reached for her lunch bag, pinched off a piece of chicken and offered it to the kitty, who gobbled it up. Mama, I think the rock is a reminder to spread kindness and love. That's what we do when we listen with our hearts. I think you're onto something, said Mama. Can we keep Cleopatra, please? Asked Esperanza, who already named the kitty. Queens are always welcome in our house, said Mama. If she's still here after school, we'll take her in. At school, Esperanza was more focused on the play than on math or reading. Clutching her script during recess, she noticed Bao sitting alone on the bench. He was new in school this week and didn't speak much English. She wondered if he felt lonely or scared. Esperanza found a soccer ball and kicked it over to him. That's nice, isn't it? Kicking a ball over to him so he has someone to play with. A smile spread across Bao's face. He stood, popped the ball in the air, then bounced it between his knee and his head a few times. Dude's got moves, thought Esperanza. They spent recess giggling and making up hand signals. That's a nice way to communicate if somebody doesn't speak much English, isn't it? Afterwards, Esperanza borrowed Miss Owen's English Vietnamese dictionary. She wrote friend in Vietnamese, drew a picture of Bao and her, and put it on his desk. Esperanza rubbed the rock in her pocket. Listening with her heart made her feel peaceful inside. Finally, it was time for the performance. It was too late for Bao to be in the play, but he stood at Miss Owen's side as a stagehand. Can anyone see him? Excitement bubbled as Esperanza awaited her cue. So she's here on the side waiting to come in. Esperanza walked on the stage, tripped as she was about to say her first line, and splattered across the stage. When she got up, she forgot her lines, so Miss Owen whispered them to her from backstage. Heat rushed through Esperanza's body as all eyes were glued to her. She wished she could disappear. I've ruined the play, thought Esperanza, rushing off stage as soon as she'd finished her part. I messed up in front of everyone. She tucked herself behind some props so no one would see her. See her hiding down here. Esperanza noticed her body shaking and her face still burning. She took a deep breath and dug the rock out of her pocket. It was all cracked and lopsided, just how she felt. Esperanza touched her hand to her heart and felt the disappointment. Bao found Esperanza a few minutes later and handed her a drawing with the word friend written above it. Can you see the drawing? Esperanza nodded. She hadn't been treating herself like a friend. Esperanza realised that this wasn't the first time she'd been unkind to herself. At the soccer game last weekend, she'd missed the ball that swooshed by her head and they lost the game. Nice work, a player from the other team yelled as the others laughed. Esperanza thought she'd let the team down and was the worst soccer player in the world. Thinking those thoughts had made her feel worse. At the curtain call, Esperanza reminded herself she hadn't ruined the play. She had had an accident, and accidents can happen. They happen to everyone. Listening with her heart wasn't just about giving kindness and love to others. It was about giving it to herself too. I can be a friend to myself, thought Esperanza. When Esperanza got home, she focused on her favourite things. She zipped down the hill on her bike and then spent the afternoon painting at the kitchen table. She also got the hug she needed from Mama and some cuddles from Cleopatra. See her whizzing down on her bike. So, Esperanza's story. I think quite a few people can probably relate to that. So I want you to think of a time when you were kind to yourself, and everyone on this call can do the same. Mums, dads, siblings, brother-in-laws, friends, everyone. So there's a few things in the back of this book. So I'll just read a couple of them for you. We are all connected. Everyone messes up, makes mistakes, and feels strong emotions. It's normal. Everyone also wants to feel kindness and love. This is what connects us to each other. Place your hands gently on your lap, take a few deep breaths, and close your eyes if you'd like. And then everyone's got to say these words. I connect to myself through love and kindness. I connect to others through love and kindness. I connect to the world through love and kindness. And then notice how you feel after doing these activities. And you can do this whenever you want. Listening to your heart feels good. It connects you to others and reminds you to be a friend to yourself. helps grow a peaceful world. So I know at the minute there's a lot of us on here, or potentially that will see this, that are in school, can't be in school right now, or we can't get to nursery, or mums, dads, we don't have that like outside connections or anything like that, and it's just tough. So making sure that we're kind to ourselves, making sure that we enjoy each other's company and take a minute to self-reflect is super important. And yeah, hopefully this little story has helped with that, and make sure you all listen to your heart, because it's a brilliant thing to do. Anyway, that's me. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I was definitely a little bit nervous before it started, but hopefully we got into it. Hopefully it was challenging enough for you. If it wasn't, like, feel free to comment, let us know like how we can improve for next time, because these are going to be rolled out, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, on a Wednesday and Friday for the foreseeable. So yeah, Storytime and Skills, where we're looking to use Didi Rugby. Anyone can access it, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.